welcome to High Now Daily. I'm Rachel Pocaro.
I'm Kainoa Carlson, and I'm really excited. Glad you're back over here, and we got a good show planned for today.
We've got an incredible show. In fact, I'm imagining some honeybees were used during the process of what we're about to talk about, and I'm excited to get to it.
That's right, we got live music coming up. It's going to be a really sweet show. It's time for another edition of Farm Lovers Farmers Market. Let's get into it. All right, very excited to be hanging out right now with Kim Falinsky, the owner of Nalo Meli Honey. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me, guys.
All right, we're looking forward to it. So how did all of this start for you?
You know, I moved to Waimanalo and decided I wanted to do some farming, and I decided that honeybees were the way. And so in 2004, I partnered up with a beekeeper who taught me the way.
Awesome. So what is that process like? Like, what is the first thing you learn about when you step in and you're getting mentored by a beekeeper? Like, don't get stung. Let's start there.
You get stung.
Oh,
You get stung. That's the first thing you learn is you're going to get stung no matter what. Yeah, that's probably the number one thing. And then after that, you have to figure out, like, what is a queen and how do you make your hive fat? And then after that, you can figure out how to harvest the honey.
Cool.
Very cool. You always had a passion for nature.
I did.
You are also with Nature Conservancy, right?
I am.
Okay,
yeah.
so kind of branching the two together, and then now you are, of course, supporting agriculture right here in Hawaii with the bees, creation of honey, and you're now at the farmers markets.
I am. Our farmers markets have really been the bottom of all of this because without them, we can't create the business to give the honey to you guys.
Absolutely. I was going to ask as well, as we look at more images from your local business, like how important are farm lovers farmers markets, opportunities like this where you get to take all of this wonderful product, all being made here in Hawaii, but then very full circle in terms of interacting with a lot of the consumers, us, the local community.
So first off, you get to try, right? You get to try new things with local customers. You can say, hey, this is a micro batch of really interesting honey today. I want you guys to have this specifically. But you can also then brand, and other people come in and see your honey product, and you can work with other small businesses. So like Hanakura Brewery, Nalo Health Bar, all these guys, they're all partners because they found us at the farmers market.
Nice.
Cool.
You can find them at the farmers market as well. I wanted to talk about the different honeys that you brought in today because every one of them is different, and that depends on the type of flower that you use.
Right.
So if you wouldn't mind going through what you brought today.
Yeah, so the first thing to see is that you have different colors, right? So you have this light color, this is Ohia Lehua, this flower makes a real light color. And then you have different colors like this. This is a citrus honey, I think. And then the last is a coconut honey, which is real dark. Ooh. And so the flowers themselves can try to create the color along with how long the honey has been on the hive. And that makes a lot of diversity. So you'll have a different hive, even on the same frame, you can have different flowers, and so it'll be a multiple colors.
Yeah, and I'm also seeing a different consistency. This one looks a bit thicker than the rest of them. Those look more like a syrup.
Yeah.
And what is this one right over here?
So this is our cream lehua. This is like just such a buttery, beautiful honey, the lightest, whitest honey we have. And the cream lehua, the cream kiawe comes because when you have honey that has a high sugar content, it's more likely to crystallize down like this. And so you can put it on toast, you can butter it, it tastes like has the consistency of toothpaste.
Can I try some?
I know. Absolutely.
We have so much honey on this table.
Yeah. And one for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh. That is so good. I love the thickness of that one. It is creamy.
Right. And so if you want to try the difference, you can see what a darker honey looks like. And the honeys can get so dark.
That one is very like crystally. Like,
yeah, I like that.
There you go. And so each of the honeys has its own personality, and the best part about the
one's like boom.
The farmers market allows you to kind of have this diversity.
And then with the different flowers and flavors, it doesn't necessarily mean it'll taste like macadamia if it's the macadamia flower. Is that right?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so many different ones. We even have the ginger turmeric. I imagine that would be great for
That's so
people like
interesting.
us who talk all day long. Maybe lose their voices every other week, like myself. Throw that into your tea and you're good to go.
How do you kind of go about sourcing and creating the flavor profiles though? That must be a whole nother job within itself.
The secrets. Part of it is knowing when in the year to harvest, right?
Yeah.
So you know that the big blossom happened and you can pull the honey. And part of it is partnering with lots of beekeepers to get the good stuff from different places.
Yeah.
Yes, but you are like the beekeeper. I feel like you've got your bees all over the island and you check on them, you mentioned like every 2 weeks or so?
So you have to keep looking. They're just like any other animal. You have to keep watching to make sure they're healthy. And these days, bees are suffering a little bit. We have pests that are affecting them, and the CRB issue affects them too, because the pesticides that people are using on the trees can affect the bees too.
Yeah, all very important aspects that people should take into consideration. But also, as we head into kind of the latter years, or the latter months of the year, holidays are right around the corner. You have so much over here on the table that would make for great gifts. Like, walk us through the spread. What are the other offerings that we have over here, Kim?
Well, over here we have, this is our Olamana honey, so we label it this one by where it's from, and so we're really proud to bring you Kailua honey. In the corner, that real dark one over there, it's like the darkest honey. That's because it's aged by 10 years. My company has been in business for a long time, so we have the ability to bring out really aged honeys, which work well with cheese.
That is like the darkest honey I've ever seen.
I know.
It makes for interesting cocktails. So you can put it in cocktails and it'll give it such a different flavor. And then we have spicy honey. So these days, hot honey is the thing, right? Hot honey, you can find it everywhere.
With some chicken wings.
So we came up with our own private recipe to make sure that we have the best hot honey you can find.
Awesome.
All right. So go ahead and check her out. She's at the farmers markets. This is the Farm Lovers Farmers Markets. You're going to be at the Kaka'ako one on Saturday, and then in Kailua at the Kailua Farmers Market there as well. And also go ahead and follow them on Instagram, all the social media platforms, so you can figure out which honey you like best, and then of course stock up. And then go ahead and shop for the holiday season.
Oh, definitely. Just go down and try some. Kim, thank you so much for hanging out. And again, just a reminder as well, the Farm Lovers Farmers Market, my Halloween event is going to be coming up, taking place Saturday, October 25th. It's going to be from 8 a.m. to noon at the Pearl Ridge Farmers Market. Costume contest, pumpkin decorating, storytelling giveaways, and much more. It's spooky season, right?
That's right. Scan the QR code because all the details are there. It'll take you to their Instagram page at Farm Lovers Market.
That's right. And it's no secret, you know me, I love my Toyota Tacoma as well. Here's a look at the new generation Tacomas. Take a look. Great job, Kim. Hey, how's it, Aloha gang? You know, it's no secret. I've always been a fan of Toyota Tacomas. I bought mine brand new back in 2016. And now, almost a decade later, it's still perfect for my lifestyle. Today is an exciting day. We're over here at a Toyota Hawaii dealership to check out the iForce and the iForce Max engines found in current generation Toyota Tacomas and 4Runners. Let's hit the road. Hey, you may or may not have heard of it already, but iForce is a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, and iForce Max is a 4-cylinder turbocharged hybrid. And I get it. Some of you are wondering, can a 4-cylinder turbo, let alone a hybrid, really match up to the old V6? Well, think less hybrid for mileage and more hybrid for muscle. The Tacoma's hybrid electric powertrain is all about torque, performance, and capability. Let me show you what I mean. All right, it's time for a side-by-side comparison versus a previous generation Toyota Tacoma. You got your V6, the tried and true. It's virtually bulletproof, but let's see how it stacks up against the iForce and the iForce Max. Let's hit the road. The iForce engine in the 2025 Tacoma puts out 278 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. If you're looking for the iForce Max, look for this badge, and you'll know this one puts out 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. If you're towing things, if you're a fisherman and you're towing these big boats, you're gonna have no lag. Now, as we cruise the streets over here in Mapunapuna, one of the immediate things that I notice is the instant torque as soon as I hit that gas pedal. Super smooth ride. But even if you're not towing things and you're looking for smooth and powerful acceleration, the instant hybrid torque is gonna help you out, especially when you're getting onto those freeways. You know, like that on-ramp by the University of Hawaii? That's easy kind. That's the beauty of the iForce Max powertrain. The electric motor gives you immediate torque when you want it. Now with all that torque, towing, hauling, even off-roading, it becomes effortless. This is the most powerful Tacoma Toyota has ever made. Cruise the streets in style and comfort. I'm telling you, this is one slick ride, so head to your nearest Toyota Hawaii dealership to check out the iForce and iForce Max engines inside the current generation Toyota Tacomas. But if the SUVs are more your style, don't worry, you're in the 4Runners too. See you on the road. All right, aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. Hey, the Kona Brewing A Finish Line Favorite Sweepstakes is still currently running right now. You can enter for a chance to win. There's going to be 50 winners that receive a prize pack with a 3-can cooler fanny pack and limited edition merch, including a hat and a Kona Brewing Hawaii beach towel. Check it out. For all the info, you can scan that QR code that's on your screen right now. Enter now. Again, this is going to wrap up on October 31st, Halloween next Friday, so go enter. And we are excited now to welcome in our local musicians for today's Aloha Friday. A little small kind of early Aloha Friday Meli, but we're very excited to be with Teani and Bella. Welcome in, you guys.
Hi. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, mahalo nui for being here. Okay, so I've been following the Instagram. We know that the single just came out earlier this month, Ku'e, but I'm curious, how did this collaboration start with you two?
Who's going first?
Just from jamming and being good friends? Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, that is exactly
Yeah.
how it came about. And we were inspired by some recent events. And when we first wrote it about 2 years ago, from the Lahaina fires is kind of what brought us to start writing this song.
We also sing together with Ira Love. Shout out to her, of course, and the Mana Wahine movement. So yeah, it's been really special to do this song together.
Awesome. So, and it's so great to see the collaboration happening. Both of you so talented in your own right, and then now coming together to create. But Ku'e, I had an opportunity to listen to the lyrics as well of the song. Very powerful.
Thank you.
Let's talk about that whole process of creating this and what you want people to take away from the single.
It's a very deep and meaningful song for sure. We want people to know that no matter where you're from, not only Hawaiian people, but all indigenous people or anyone that went through similar oppression or hardships like the Hawaiian people, to stand up and rise together, and that there's power and beauty in our roots and our culture.
Yes.
And then, Bella, what do you want people to take away from Ku'e as well?
Honestly, like, just to feel the mana in the song, and we hope that it's inspiring and that it lifts people up, especially during these times right now.
Yeah, like empower everyone, stand up and rise together, Ku'e.
I love that. Yeah, and then expand a little bit more as well. Like how badly kind of like a song is needed in these times. There's so much that we as people here in Hawaii are all kind of navigating together. But really, this is like a rally cry for everyone to stand up and let our voices be heard.
Yes, absolutely. It definitely is.
Yeah, there's so much going on with Kamehameha schools right now. I'm actually an alumni, so imua.
Yeah.
But that and the Lahaina fires and all the current events happening, it's like the perfect time that everybody needs this message. And yeah, we hope that it inspires people to really come together and hear our voices.
Wow, good for you. And you mentioned as well, and we're looking at some video of you folks that was on social media too. 2 years ago though, you said that's like, how long was this journey of putting together Ku'e from mind to paper to now the community?
Yeah,
We kind of, we had the idea, but we wanted to wait for like the perfect time and the perfect words, like, you know, and we have Olelo Hawaii in there. So
yeah, that was really important to us.
yeah, we wanted to find the perfect blend of English and Hawaiian and like the meaning behind it all. Yeah.
It is, it's cool. And I even saw on the video you folks posted as well, you're doing the Olelo Hawaii part and then you're coming in with the translation, which is really cool. So we know that the single launched earlier this month. How do people get it? And let's talk about upcoming performances and what's next for you folks.
Yeah, so it's available on all streaming platforms now, Ku'e by Tehani and Bella Kala'i.
Yes.
And you also can follow us on all social media platforms at Bella Kala'i.
And Tehani.music.
There you go. We're going to go ahead and put up a graphic right now where you can scan and get more information as well. But again, the single just was released earlier this month, Ku'e. You can find it on all your streaming platforms right now. And to stay up to date with their music as well, head to @tiani.music and @BellaKala'i. Give them a follow on Instagram and social media. And as we head to break, a live performance right now of their brand new song, Ku'e. Here is Tehani and Bella Kala'i. Take it away.
Gotta keep your head up, make them start listening. kanaka maoli. E ikai ko oe, be strong and lead the way.
Kanaka maoli, they tried to knock us down. Oh, well, no holy.
E kanaka maoli, we must stand as one. Kulia ikanu.
Kanaka maoli, e malama pono, oripa kako.
Listen to me. You gotta listen to me.
Stand up, my people.
Stand up and rise with me.
Stand up, my people.
Stand up and rise with me. Kue,
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Exclusive products and collectibles just went on shelves at Housemart, Ben Franklin Crafts, and Ace Hardware throughout the islands. And here to share is Lisa Liu. Thank you for being here.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Yes, and you brought so many goodies. These are the Boo Baskets.
Well, a spin on Boo
spin
Baskets.
on it. I love it.
Yes, we just got these buckets in our store, and they're branded. They're so cute. They have our logos on them. I love them so much. But we wanted to do a spin on Boo baskets and do mini boo buckets.
Ooh, buckets. I love it. And I love that it's branded with Ben Franklin Crafts and then also the Ace Hardware.
Yes.
But they're special because each one of those buckets has a different island on it, right?
Yes, so they represent the stores, or the islands where we have our Ace Hardware stores. So Hawaii Island, Maui, and Kauai.
Okay, so what are you filling these buckets with these days? I mean, it's fun because you can have a party and throw all these cute little things in it with Halloween just like, next Friday already?
I know, oh my gosh.
Holy moly, next Friday. This would be a really cute idea if you're throwing a party and you want to give the kids like a pre-treat for before they get out there. But what did you bring today?
Well, or if you don't want to do candy.
Good idea.
So we have different ideas here. This one is kind of just like a fix-it, weekend project. You need a quick fix. You got a screwdriver. You got some electrical tape, some zip ties for the planter.
There you go.
I'm not a good planter, but if
that
you,
one
if you
looks
know
like it'll last forever. These kind of plants, you barely need to water them from my
You know what? It
experience.
doesn't work for me. I don't know.
Oh, you're real bad then.
And then barbecue weekend, you can throw a gift card on there. And then for crafting, crochet is really big right now. So we just put together a little crochet one. You could add a little gift card right in there too, because you always need more yarn.
Smart. So I love the take on the boo baskets. These are the buckets.
Yes.
Okay. Now these are going to be like collectibles because with the branded look here with the different islands, this is something that maybe you guys will be doing in the future every year, possibly.
Possibly, yes.
Okay.
We're definitely open to it, and we would love to continue doing them. Also, I did want to mention too, what's nice about it is when you're done with the contents, mine sits on my desk. It holds my spam musubi money.
Oh,
So I just have some change in there for my snacks.
nice. Okay, so it can hold money. It could be used for like little treats when you want to give for a party, for Halloween coming up. And then with Ben Franklin and House Crafts, tell me a little bit about what else you guys have for the Halloween season. I know that you guys
Oh
are
my
always
gosh.
doing fun crafts.
Yes, there's so much, and because Halloween's on a Friday this year, we have these light up necklaces. I'm wearing one. We've got masks, we've got even drinkware, we have stuff for baking, all kinds of stuff. And then our Ace stores have inflatables, so there's tons of stuff that you can find for Halloween.
Yes, I feel like every year you guys are always doing crafts for the keiki to come in, and that's something that they can sign up for. Are you guys doing
Yes.
anything special for Halloween?
We are doing an event at our Mapunapuna location, our Mapunapuna Ben Franklin, this Saturday. They're going to be doing some projects for the keiki. There's a fun, like an eyeball ornament. Not scary, I promise. But yeah, just super fun.
Okay, so make sure you go ahead and check them out. You mentioned all the different stores throughout the islands.
Yes.
And if people wanted to learn more about Ace Hardware, of course, Ben Franklin, House Smart, where would they go? You guys have an Instagram too that always has really cool, fun things that you can kind of stay inspired by.
Yes, so we have two. We have at BF Crafts, and then we have at Ace Hardware High. So it's a good place to follow us. We update those. And then you can also visit hmstores.com. We have more on there as well.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead and check them out, especially before Halloween. You want to make sure you get these buckets before they sell out.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, because I'm about to go buy a bunch more.
Yes, good idea. So am I. And then always stay up to date with whatever they are doing because so many cool things as we head into the holiday season. A lot of crafts for the keiki. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be back with more on Hi Now Daily. Mahalo for joining me.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Hangout Daily. Welcoming into the studio, we have Daju, a multi-talented artist whose musical journey has gone through many phases. Thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, you got a whole band over here to back you up today.
Yeah, my brothers all came to join me for
All
today.
right, so the brothers in the back, Daju over here in the front. Now let's talk about the evolution of Daju, your music, where you started, and how it's evolved.
Shoot, it honestly started at a young age, you know, learning how to play the drums at an early age from my dad. He was a musician, and kind of transposing it, fast forward a little bit, became a producer, kind of made a lot of bootleg, I like to call bootleg remixes on SoundCloud, when the SoundCloud era was popping. And then just being in studio sessions with other creative artists here in Hawaii and just going to the mainland, having sessions, kind of just inspires you to become an artist. So eventually I took that leap and decided to become my own artist. And, you know, towards the start of, I think 2023 is when I started putting out my own production with my own vocals on it.
Nice. And then you were talking about going over to the mainland. You were in New York for a little bit.
I was.
On the radar.
Yeah.
How was that experience being out there in New York?
New York is a fast-paced environment. Like, oh my goodness, it's like an understatement. When people are talking, it's like, oh, you're constantly on the go. But I think one thing that it instilled with me, you know, it's always a life lesson, learning experience, yeah. So just the professionalism, the side of the industry that people don't see, it's, you know, you kind of show up to work, do what you have to do for a performance, and then you got to be ready to hop back out and then go to the next thing. So I think just being able to go back and forth between the people there, like taking the culture a little bit, it's inspiration. It's all love.
Nice.
Yeah.
All love. I love what you said about that. And then being over there in the mainland, you mentioned it's a fast-paced thing over there in New York. When you're coming from Hawaii, you might be a little bit more laid back, more chill.
Like a little bit, yeah.
Little bit,
yeah.
right? So that must have been an amazing experience. And now to be back here, playing with your brothers, as you called it, your EP, that just dropped. Talk to me about that and the inspiration.
Sure. It's called The Ones That Made It. So it's my first full-length EP. So it's something that was a dream of mine since a kid, to put out a body of work that kind of just represented me, not only as an artist, but as a person. And it kind of talks about the perspective of someone who loses love in their life. And I think it's a relatable topic for almost anyone that's anyone, right? So the amount of introspection and the self-reflection you kind of go through during the process, and kind of taking it in and realizing that the people there are the ones that made it, and really the people that uplift you and kind of see you through your darkest times.
That's
and it's kind of like a double play on, because most of the songs I worked with a lot of these brothers, so like they were in the studio, coming to my garage, jamming out with me and fleshing out the ideas. So it's kind of a full encompassing, all-encompassing moment.
All right, so the ones who made it, your friends, your family, everybody stuck with you through the hard times and also the amazing times. You bring these guys back
Absolutely,
here.
yeah.
Yes, okay, so being able to put that out, I'm sure that has been really amazing for you, which means you're probably going to be performing all over. If people wanted to stay in touch with you, they wanted to know where you're going to be performing next, what's the best place to, you know, stay with it?
You gotta catch me on the go. I'm always on the go. Like tonight, I gotta hop on a flight, gotta head right back out to the mainland for some work stuff. But you know, follow me on social media, on TikTok, it's Daju. Instagram, it's Daju Music. So just find me, and I'm always posting, and you'll see me post something.
All right, well, I'm gonna step out of the way and let these brothers take it away.
Yes, sir.
With the new EP that just dropped. Make sure you go ahead and listen to everything, because I'm sure it's fire. All right, guys, take it away.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I hardly even know her, but maybe that makes me wanna chase her more. The feeling that I get, it's so exciting, like heaven's knocking on my door. A temporary high is what we're seeking. Usually I'm all on my own, so just tell me this is worth fighting for, yeah. When was the last time you said that you loved me? When was the last time you showed that you cared? I'm done with the next times, what are some maybes? Now it feels like we're just strangers in love. Ooh, strangers in love. Oh, yeah. I know I sounded real good back there, buddy. yes, sir. Seasons changing from our point of view. So tell me, why'd you have to leave the same way too? I get a little bit inside myself. This ain't no cry for help. This is the first time that I felt I never needed validation, just a little patience. Do you feel the same way? I can't tell. And when was the last time you said that you loved me? When was the last time you showed that you cared? I'm done with the next times, what ifs and maybes. Now it feels like we're just strangers in love. Strangers in love. Oh, we're just strangers in love. Ooh, strangers in love. We're just strangers in love.
Yes, sir. How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome back to High Now Daily. Japan has been a hot destination as of late, and if you're planning to visit the south part of the country, we got you covered. Then the Grand Prince Hotel is your home away from home. Now, it's situated by the inland, okay? So the Grand Prince Hotel Hiroshima is going to offer beautiful scenic views, ocean views as well, access to the World Heritage sites, and an on-property onsen. Now, while you're there, you can book one of the many packages they offer, including the Miyajima package with breakfast, onsen access, and a one-way boat ticket to their island. Or for a limited time, you can catch up and get their seaside lunch buffet as well. We got a QR code that's going to be available right there that you can scan for more information. Do not wait. Tickets and bookings are filling up fast, and if you're heading to Japan, that is going to be the spot to stay. Here's Rachel
In this episode of Alzheimer's Caregiving and the Caregivers, we're talking all about the 6 pillars of brain health. Now, we went through the first 1 and 2, which is to be social, and 2, to exercise regularly. And right now, we're talking all about number 3, which is to eat right. And joining us now, we've got Heidi Robertson, a registered dietitian at Heritage Health. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here talking to you about brain healthy foods. It is such a delicious way to take care of your brain. And the great thing is that these food choices are not only good for your brain, but good for your whole body. So things like whole grains, great for high fiber, high in vitamins, minerals, helps with your heart, helps with diabetes. There's also great berries, have lots of flavonoids in them. The coloring that makes them so pretty and purple and blue are actually really great for your brain and give you a lot of antioxidants. So there's many foods that you can choose to eat that are both good for your brain and good for your body.
Beautiful. Now, do you have some suggestions on what people should be eating and things that they should avoid completely? I know everything in moderation, but what are some of the top things that you suggest?
To start off, I always agree in moderation is really key. And things like red meats, things that are high in saturated fats, those oils and butters that are solid at room temperature, they're solid because they are high in saturated fats. So we want to limit those. Also, of course, sweets and salty foods. You should really just have about a teaspoon of salt a day throughout all of your meals, all of your flavorings. So you want to limit those. And then, always think about what you can add to your meals to make them a little bit healthier. So you have some white rice, to make that a little healthier, you can switch that to brown rice. If you're not quite ready to go all the way to brown rice, start off with a blend. Try a little bit of white rice, a little bit of brown rice, and get used to that. And make these small incremental changes. As time goes on, you'll get more and more adjusted to them and start feeling those great benefits.
Yeah, so starting off slow is always important, and probably something you should start with is go easy when you first start to incorporate different things onto your plate and eliminate things that maybe we should avoid eventually. But if there are some resources that people can look to, do you have a website or Instagram, social media that people can follow along with?
Yes, absolutely. I do have a website. It is heritagehealthhi.com. You can always find me there, reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm very happy to help you along in your journey.
Beautiful. Heidi, thank you so much for joining me today and for all the tips when it comes to eating right and learning a little bit more about these 6 pillars of brain health. We're going to have all the details on hinowdaily.com. Mahalo. We'll see you later.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome back to High Now Daily. It is officially spooky season, Rachel. Nearly 30 years ago, a Mililani family started crafting their very own haunted house.
Guess what? Today, we go holo holo for a sneak peek at this year's spooky attraction.
Enter, if you dare, into the Nakamura haunted house, sitting on the corner of Hokuili Street in Mililani. It all started nearly 30 years ago.
So my dad, back in 1997 was our first year. It actually started, we actually went to Mililani High School, and it was a crawl-in, you know, in the
those cardboard boxes.
And then, you know, pound on the boxes.
And they were yelling and screaming, and Dad didn't like that. So
he didn't like crawling and getting on his knees.
Bad for his back. Everybody grumbled.
So that's why he decided to do
our
haunted
own
house, yeah.
haunted house.
Our mom, she wasn't fond of.
She was against it.
Yeah.
She wanted to do Christmas. Everybody loves Christmas.
But yeah, my dad.
But Dad said, nope, we're doing Halloween, and that's what happened. It was work when we were kids.
Weekends,
so it was
weekdays.
A little bit different than a normal kid. Instead of playing baseball, we'd be putting up walls.
First weekend always, right after Labor Day is when we first start, September 1st, till Halloween.
A labor of love.
Oh, hi there. I'm a purple people eater.
Yeah, we have some props that my dad had picked up from the mainland. So like our famous purple people eater, but it's one of our famous prop that came from Colorado.
Props also include an antique shave ice maker and an old Woolworth storage locker. They also have canvases painted by their late aunt, Darlene Oshiro.
I say as we got older, it got more fun, so we started getting more creative.
In 2016, life took the family on a difficult journey. After a nearly 10-year hiatus, they're bringing the thriller back this spooky season.
It was more for our dad. I mean, our mom passed away this year. She was sick, so we thought we'd bring it back for him.
About time to bring it back after COVID and all the things that's been happening, and it's good to give back to everybody in the community. And I like to scare kids.
It's very nice because now we have the next generation kids, so it's seeing our friends' kids actually go through it, and it's nice to scare them, make them cry, so then they can't get mad.
What do you think your mom would be thinking right now?
She's probably laughing at us.
The struggles we had.
For sure.
Come by, have a good time.
Bring friends, family.
Bring your family. It's free, and it's good for everybody.
Hey man, big time shout out to the Nakamura family over there, continuing to keep the tradition alive. Who would have thought, right? You make it 30 years ago and they're keeping it going.
Yeah, I was scared off that first girl that was kicking and oh my gosh. Well, Haunted House will be running this Friday and Saturday and next week on Halloween from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And like the family said, it's free, so you might as well go.
No reason not to go down and check it out. And also, if you got a hidden gem, a special place, or an interesting person in town, we want to hear about it. Make sure you check us out. Email us at holoholo@hawaiinewsnow.com.
After 2 months in Rarotonga, Hokulea and Hikianalia have set sail for Aotearoa in New Zealand.
Oh.
It's expected to take about 2 weeks. This new video shows crews departing the Cook Islands. Tuesday afternoon, they're heading to Waitangi on New Zealand's northeastern coast, where the Hokulea first docked 40 years ago.
Oh, so amazing. So amazing. Hokulea. I mean, what a legacy as well. And then would you say about 2 weeks before it reaches New Zealand, yeah?
Yes, 2 weeks. So
all right.
amazing.
Very
and
cool.
An Oahu 6th grader has been named Hawaii's kindest kid in America.
What?
Yes.
We'd like to welcome up DJ. Is DJ in the house? DJ.
That's DJ Moses, who received the honor earlier this week at Hauula Elementary School. We're told he was selected for his leadership and compassion. The award is part of a nationwide initiative to promote more kindness and reduce hate and violence.
they said EJ, so I thought it was somebody else, but then they said DJ, then it finally clicked. Other than that, I'm stoked.
I definitely know it means a lot to our family. I know it means a big deal to him. It's a big deal to all of us.
Oh man, that is so cool. Big time congratulations to DJ, his entire Ohana. Now DJ received a gold medal and a children's book created in his likeness, which is awesome, to celebrate his example and his impact on others. Big time ho'omaikai. That is so cool.
That is inspiring me, and I hope everybody else out there just to be more kind, right?
Absolutely.
All right, well, I got to check out something that's going to be happening this weekend at La Pietra Hawaii School for Girls. It's their spooktacular. They do it every year, and it's spectacular. But I got to go a little behind the scenes on what we can expect. It's going to be this weekend on Saturday. Take a look.
I have to make this quick, so listen carefully. The zombies have overrun the city. Your only chance to survive is to follow our guides, our special forces, and they were the ones that will get you to safety.
It's a zombie apocalypse right here at La Pietra Hawaii School for Girls. Nobody is safe, including us. We've got Emma Grace, who is a senior. We got Nayeli, who is a sophomore here. And I heard that there is a fantastic spooktacular happening this weekend. Emma Grace, start us up. What's going to be happening?
Yes, we'll have candy trails, games with prizes, a costume contest, a cakey spooky story circle, and even a bounce house.
So many things for the entire family, but we should make sure that they know it's free. It's free, right?
It's free, and the whole community's invited.
Okay, so you don't have to make a reservation for that, but there is gonna be even more fun, a little scarier fun. I'm hearing this is for 8 and older, and it's their haunted house. I'm gonna move over to Nayeli on this side. Talk to me about what's gonna be happening at the haunted house.
Yeah, so our haunted house is the amazing theme of zombie apocalypse and a military base. I got this amazing theme from our La Pietra Student Council. They passed it on to me, and my job as the storyline and script was to really expand on what they gave me and collaborate with the other committees to just bring this to life and bring our haunted house to life.
Now, is this the first time you have been working on the haunted house at La Pietra Hawaii School for Girls?
It's not my first time, but it is my first time in this position.
Okay, so we can expect that it's gonna be very spooky, very scary. I mentioned maybe the younger kids should maybe just go on the trick-or-treat hunt around the school at that time?
Yeah, we recommend for 8 and up.
Okay, and then when it comes to booking a reservation for the haunted house, how does that go?
If you want to book a ticket to go to the haunted house, our pre-sale tickets are $15, and you can still get them at lapietra.edu/Halloween while we still have them available.
Okay, so what are you most looking forward to this year with the entire spooktacular?
I would say food and drinks.
Food and drinks?
We have a lot available to offer this year.
Okay, and speaking of food and drinks, I have to mention that the proceeds from the food and drinks purchases, that's gonna be helping the school a lot, right?
Yes, all proceeds will benefit La Pietra students.
Because throughout the year, you guys have clubs and classes, and you all need the support. So make sure you go ahead and buy some food and drinks, walk around, enjoy with the keiki, but everybody's encouraged to dress up, right?
Yes, everyone that comes is encouraged to dress up, including families, adults.
What are you gonna be this year?
I actually haven't decided yet.
Me neither. What about for you? Have you decided?
Yes, I'm doing a dress up with my friends, and so we're going as Coraline and YB.
Okay, well, if you don't have a costume yet, I can send you this way, Emma Grace, because it looks like they're making zombies right here at La Pietra. We've got Myla working here with Sakshi, and they are actually getting ready for this weekend, again, Saturday, October 25th, from 5 to 9 right here on the school's campus. It looks like she's using some liquid latex, some tissue, putting on some makeup, and then she's gonna do the final touches with some blood. So make sure you come on in this weekend and have a fun family spooktacular day here on Saturday. We're gonna have all the details on HainalDaily.com. Ladies, mahalo for having me today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
That was so scary.
I am legitimately horrified by that.
I am too,
Yeah.
and I heard she was the clown in last year's Spooktacular. And Amber, Amber Skelton. Yeah, she said she was like petrified. And so when she saw her again when we were filming, she was like, it's the same girl, it's the clown. She was scarred for life. So make sure, mature audiences.
I think, certain age limit, right? Yeah, hey, but shout out to them. So Spooktacular is taking place, when is that? That's this
Saturday,
weekend.
yes, October 25th. So make sure you go and check them out. They're gonna have like candy trails for the kids. They're gonna have all kinds of fun and games, and then food, drinks, everything. And all the proceeds will be benefiting the clubs and the classes at Hawaii School for Girls La Pietra. So.
Nice, and I love the point we are in the year right now as well. We're like rounding into Halloween, then we got the holidays. We've got pumpkins over here on the set, but this is where, you know, it gets it's going to be a lot of fun as we close out 2025.
Yeah. I mean, if you brought her in to scare me that one Halloween 2 years ago that you guys tried to scare me, I probably would have ran for the hills.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we still have time, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Now that I'm thinking about it.
No.
You stay on your toes. We got about a week left before Halloween.
Don't even think about it, man. I'm going to be ready from like every corner. I'm going to be checking, making sure.
I like it.
Scaring me this year.
Hey, also, we wanted to shout out as well Kim over there at Nalo Meli Honey. We had our Farm Lovers Farmers Market over here today. So she makes local honey over here produced in Hawaii. She got a couple of different options, but these are going to make for great gifts as well as we head into the shopping season.
Yeah, she's going to actually be busting out some other products as well at the farmers market. And this is the Farm Lovers Farmers Market. So you can catch her at the Kaka'ako one on Saturday, and then you can catch her in Kailua at the Kailua Farmers Market on Sunday. Now that I know she's so close to us, we got to be stocking up on
I know, we
honey.
got these, man, the white Kiawe honey. I'm so excited. And then in addition to that, how about the music on today's show?
Oh, man.
The music was awesome.
So good. We had so much music on today, so make sure you go ahead and follow Daju and see what he's doing with his music. He just dropped that new EP. Amazing. And then we had the girls on today.
Yeah, big time shout out to Tiana and Bella Kala'i as well. Ku'e just dropped earlier this month. For more details, head to their Instagram.
Yeah, I'm still moving and grooving. I'm still moving into the break.
I like listening. I can't sing, so I'm
You're right.
listening.
You're right.